My name is Colleen, and this is my kitchen. I've struggled with my weight my entire life. After trying every diet in the book without any success, I came to the realization that diets don't work. I started my journey at a size 26W, weighing just over 300 pounds. In almost a year and a half, I've lost over 120 pounds, and I am a size 14. No W. What's my secret? Eating healthy and moving more. Now I'm here to show you how you can cook healthy food without compromising on taste and lose weight just like I have. Because if I can do it, you can too.
Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. End of summer is coming, and that means the end of the grilling season. So we're going to be grilling while we can here. Tonight I have a great grilled pork tenderloin and nectarine salad for you. It's a hearty entree salad that is the perfect summer fresh flavors. So we are going to start with 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. You want to make sure to use the extra virgin olive oil because it's a little fruitier and lighter than the regular stuff. And then I'm using a nice dry rosé wine, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of that. And then 1 tablespoon of honey. Just like that. It's always good to put your oil in before your honey because it helps so that the honey doesn't stick. Okay, to that, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And then I have 1 large clove of garlic. It's pretty large. Normally I would use 2 cloves of garlic in this recipe, but it's so large I don't want to use 2 because it would overpower it. So if you have smaller cloves, make sure that you're using 2 of them. And I'm just going to press that in. You can also mince it in. I like to press it and get all those nice oils. Next we're going to use just a pinch of coarse sea salt, a little less than a 1/4 teaspoon. And then I have here some tarragon from my garden, and there are 3 kind of smallish sprigs of tarragon. I'm going to just take the leaves off of here so that we don't get the stems. I love tarragon. It has a nice kind of almost a licorice kind of taste to it. And it goes very nicely in this dish. Once I chop this up, I should have about 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh tarragon. I just can't find anything tonight. Now what I want to do is go ahead and whisk that up really well. Once I have that whisked, I want to divide it in half. So I'm going to use half of this as a marinade for the pork tenderloin that I'm going to be grilling up, and the other half I'm going to reserve and use that as a dressing on my salad. There, that's about half. I'm going to set this one aside. We'll use that later. And then, with my pork tenderloin, I'm also going to grill 1 whole bowl of fennel. And fennel is, like tarragon, has kind of a licorice taste to it. And so it goes really, really well in this dish. And what I like to do with it is grill it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole bowl like this, and I'm just going to cut it in half across the width of the bowl. Just like that. And now I'm going to take my basting brush, and I'm going to do the odd side first. And I always baste the fennel first because I don't want to get any of the juices from the pork onto the fennel itself. I'm just going to turn that over, and now I'm going to baste the inside because it has this nice heart, all these nice layers in here. And so I like to baste that last so that those juices run down inside. Once you have your fennel basted, then you want to baste your pork tenderloin. And I have here 1 pound boneless pork tenderloin. And I'm just going to take my brush it right across there. Get all those flavors in there. And then go ahead and turn it over. Make sure you get every side. Just like that. Now I have a little left over, and what I'm going to do is take this out to the grill with me, and I will use this to baste the pork tenderloin while it's cooking. So I'm going to go get this on the grill. I like to cook about 7 minutes roughly each side until it's cooked through. So I've just put my pork tenderloin and my fennel onto their second side, and now I have 2 nectarines that I've halved and pitted, and I'm just going to put them straight on the grill, just like that. And I want to cook them about 3 minutes on each side, which coincides perfectly with the second half of the cooking of the tenderloin. Our pork tenderloin grilled up beautifully here. I want to let that rest for about 5 minutes before I start carving into it. And so while it's resting, I'm going to get the rest of my salad together, and that starts with some lettuce, of course, the basis of any salad, right? I have here some mixed greens from my garden, a mixture of leaf lettuce, a little bit of romaine. It's about 6 cups once it's shredded up. So I'm going to put that aside here for a minute, and then show you my lovely nectarines that I've grilled up and that grilled fennel. Look at that. How beautiful is that? So now what I want to do is take these and just slice them up, and I am going to start with my fennel, and what I want to do, flip it over onto the even side there. I'm going to cut the very top of it off and just discard that. Don't need that. And then I'm just going to cut it into slices here, just like that. And you can see it falls out into almost looking like celery almost, but it doesn't taste like celery at all. And so once I have that cut, I'm just going to add that right to my salad bowl, just like that. Before I chop up those nectarines, I'm going to chop up half of a red onion. And what I do is just take half, cut it in half again, and then put it into very thin slices. And add that right to my bowl. And when I add that, I like to break it up so that those slices don't stick together. And then last but not least, I have these lovely nectarines, and I'm going to put them on the cut side because it makes it easier to slice them, and just slice them into these little nice wedges. Now all that's left to do is to dish up this wonderfully grilled pork tenderloin and nectarine salad. And remember, this is an entree salad. It's going to serve 4 people. I like to serve it with a little bread on the side. There we go. Just like that. And then get some slices of this grilled pork tenderloin. Perfect proportion is 4 ounces per person. really thin slices. Just going to take them, arrange them right on the top there. And that's it. Grilled pork tenderloin and nectarine salad. I hope you'll give this a try before the summer is out and grilling season is over. Almost forgot, we do want to add a little bit of our dressing that we made up over the top, don't we? Remember we set this aside at the very beginning? I'm just going to drizzle over just a touch. You don't need that much. A little bit goes a long way. Like that. I hope you give this a try before grilling season is over this summer. Let me know what you think, and I will see you